Our top 10 most expensive pulls of the month. We got Force of Vitality, a really nice looking card. 9, we got Rosa's Encouragement, not the SIR, but still a pretty cool looking card for a trainer. This card I'm expecting to do really good things in the future, but for now it is only number 8 of our top 10. And of course, you can't go wrong with Pokepad, our number 7, and yeah, I'm pretty sure that this will probably keep climbing just because the TCG really likes to use this card. 6 is a trainer just kind of going about their daily routine and munching on some lunch, and I like these kind of cards that they just kind of take a step back and just let you see kind of like a perspective of their day-to-day life. So that's pretty cool. This card has a lot of nostalgia for me because I grew up watching the anime as a kid, and this full art of Meowth is pretty cool, even though it's not the SIR that we want for Perfect Order. Who hasn't been a fan of Lapras? It's such a cool Pokemon, and the guardianship that it has always been portrayed as just really captured in this card really well. We got some more nostalgia here with Psyduck. I'm pretty sure this is Misty Psyduck, and it's just chilling out there at our number 3 spot. And with the new rarity, we got a Mega Attack Rare, Mega Gengar Attack Rare. And it's our number 2 spot, and I think number 1 is going to shock no one really. E-Man, the myth, the legend himself, Sunbreon, as our number 1, and rightfully so, because this art is just so beautiful in all honesty. Now, even though those were our most expensive cards, these are my most favorite pulls of the month. And we're starting off with Ludicolo. I really love how it has so much color on it, and it really captures Ludicolo's personality so well. It's a dancing Pokemon, and it is just busting down on the dance floor right here, and it has this sort of psychedelic kind of look to it, and it's just dancing, going crazy, kind of basically like if it's at a club. Then we got Toxtricity, who kind of in the same sort of manner, just really capturing its personality pretty well. And it's at a rock show, kind of like chilling between sets, and I really like how it has Rocky Helmet right here, kind of like a nod to the fact that it's a rock house show, just really fitting for the Pokemon. Force of Vitality shows exactly that, a forest full of abundance and just showing all the life that nature has to give, and then in comparison to just show just how abundant the forest can be at times. We got a nice little cool Spoopa right here, just kind of like gazing at just the sheer difference between the huge tall tree and the tiny little insect itself. So really nice contrast there. Card arts like this is why I think Perfect Order is a really slept on set, because Dual Blade is basically kind of put in a realistic sort of scenario where how in real life we would just keep these medieval weapons, the swords and the shields, in a armory, just kind of like just keeping them there, showcasing them, and having them waiting there patiently until we call upon them again, and it just captures it really well, I think. It's just always amazing to me when an artist takes a whole different perspective of something that what normally other people would probably go in a safe sort of approach, probably thinking using Wailord as a sort of coming at you perspective, maybe like trying to eat someone or eating another Pokemon, just to showcase the staggering size of this skyscraper-sized whale. And instead, Katsunori Sato instead decides to showcase a sort of different take on showcasing the sheer size of Wailord. It's basically on its tippy toes at the ocean floor, or I guess tippy fins, I guess, I don't know, just touching down on the ocean floor, and it's trying to basically gaze up at the sunset, and it's just a really beautiful take on this sort of perspective. Price does not equal favoritism, and Spoopa is the main reason. I mean, it is at number 5, and it is a dirt cheap card, everyone. It's just, I really love how it captures that sort of moment when you're going about your day and you just want to kind of rest and relax and just enjoy the breeze that nature can sometimes give you, and it's just looking really chill. It's just a chill guy. The Mega Attack rarity is such an amazing concept, and is one of my favorite parts of the Mega Evolution era that we have been getting so far, and it just really makes really good use of that. The Mega Attack rare, of course, whenever a Pokemon is doing a Mega Attack, essentially, it showcases that with the Void Gale attack, and it's in the middle of doing that exact attack in a battle. So just really clever use of it, and I just really like how they have the Japanese wording for, the English word Void Gale splattered across. It's just really, I just really like the way that captures that anime aesthetic. Lapras is known as a guardian Pokemon and is doing exactly that here. It's guarding Misty while they're basically just taking a nap, relaxing in the middle of the beach, and it's just really like look at the sunshine gaze of the IR artwork, and it's one of those cards that just really makes use of the IR gloss because it looks like the sunbeams are kind of going through the tree and just kind of piercing through, and they're just just relaxing, enjoying the day off. Psyduck is a top tier IR and just really showcases how amazing of a set that Ascended Heroes is because even the IRs have breathtaking artworks, and I just have another sort of nostalgia factor, just like with the Meowth for this card, because I'm pretty sure this is Misty's Psyduck, and that's sort of a connecting artwork to that Misty's Lapras that we just had for spot number 3. And so I just really like how it's kind of like a little bit of a connecting, or at least a nod to one another. And Psyduck is always dealing with headaches. Just really nice to see it, kind of relaxing for once. To no one's surprise, Sunbreon takes the top spot on my top 10 pulls of the month, also while being the most expensive. It is one of the most iconic modern Pokemon card arts in recent memory anyways, and is a parallel to the Moonbreon, which of course you can see this one's called Sunbreon for a reason. Instead of looking up at the moon like the predecessor in Evolving Skies did, this Umbreon is looking up at the sun, and it's acting as a sort of proxy for the moon, causing an eclipse, and that's why you see this sort of dark rim around the sun. It's just, I'm pretty sure that's what it's doing, and I really think that's really clever as to what they did, using Moonbreon, Umbreon, the Dark Moon Pokemon, and all that vibe, and just using it as a moon. So it causes an eclipse, and then we got this sort of like king-like aesthetic with a crown from the Terrestrialization. I think I butchered that. I just really like how it gives us this sort of king-like aura, just kind of like just looking down at everybody. It kind of gives me Escanor vibes, I guess, in a way. So yeah, just really beautiful artwork. And this is probably going to be part of my forever collection, in all honesty.